much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. Tell us, have you always wanted to be in the industry?
I think industry is a very elaborate word. I've always wanted to be an actor, which I am, and being an actor means that you're working and you're acting. So whether I'm in the industry or not, I don't know. I suppose yes, I've always wanted to be an actor.
An actor?
Yeah.
Okay, and how old were you when you realized that this is what I want to do?
I actually started when I was really young. I was discovered by Gaynor while I was at school, and I guess I've always had a flair for the dramatics, and a love for art, and you know, for a sort of a different way of one being able to express themselves. I suppose what happens at school is that you realize some girls are good at math, some girls are better at, you know, sports or whatever. I was always interested in people and in how people express themselves. I love to watch people, and so I think that's where it developed, and that's where I realized it's great to sort of try and understand how this person lived their life, being able to walk in their shoes, experiencing other realities from quite an early age, I suppose.
And your parents are happy with us?
Parents are never happy. No, because you know, my dad was a successful banker, and my mom was a midwife. So they were more focused on not necessarily social sciences of education. They were really into mathematics, and my sister excelled at maths and at biology, where I kind of totally sucked. And at the time, we didn't really know there was such a thing as dyscalculia, which I have. So I was just never really good at the mathematics. But you know, I was fortunate enough to have parents that encouraged what I was good at and what I enjoyed. So they didn't really shut it down, but it wasn't something that they were like, yeah, this is fantastic, you know, be an actor. No, they were like, have you thought about law? No, I haven't. Which you know, they to make them feel better, I studied law. I did a year of law, and yeah, let's just say that's
that's what happened.
That's where it ended. But yeah, I mean, I seem to be like going about your answer the long-winded way, but yeah, so no, not really. But I was fortunate enough to have parents that in a sense understood me, especially my mom. You know, she got me.
It seems like moms always have like a special connection with their kids. You're not the first one who's telling us that moms has always been there. So in other words, you're telling us your father wasn't very supportive about this.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think mothers are a special breed of people. You know, men are practical. It's weird because right now my daughter has a far, you know, a better relationship with her father than she does with me. I'm never home, so that's why. She loves her father, she's obsessed with him, and they get along, and I guess it also has to do with personality dynamics, you know. My mom, there were 5 of us, so, and I'm number 4. So I think by the time she got to me, she was probably tired. She was like, do what you want, it's okay. No, yeah, mothers are just, they're incredible creatures, you know. I think they're given that gift from above to be able to sort of like
understand.
Yeah, and have the patience and tolerance for us.
True.
Where it's not easy.
Very true.
Definitely. Did you ever feel like giving up at some point?
Oh, I always feel like giving up.
Even till now?
Yeah, all the time. You know, as actors, I think it's hard because we judge ourselves so critically, and along the way you face a lot more no's than you do yeses, and that's the difficulty of what we do as actors. And because, you know, we give not only our physicality but our emotions and our minds to what we do, so you're exhausted a lot of the time.
And how do you deal with that rejection then? Like the no's, you go to an audition, you're almost certain that you're going to get this job and then it doesn't happen.
I don't know. One thing I learned when I was studying in Los Angeles was that it's not necessarily always about you. You know, you can give a good audition, but somebody might see that as great, and others are like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, you need to just be able to sort of move on and be okay with that. Be okay with you and what you can give. And if you've done your best, know that's enough. So I know I keep answering your questions in like
that is perfect.
very like
I'm sure that's
It's elaborate.
exactly what
yeah.
you want to hear.
You know, you always want to give up.
And how do you deal with that rejection then?
It's tough. It's hard. When you do something that you love, it's not a chore. You know, there are days where I'm like, I cannot get up. I literally cannot open my eyes.
I don't want to get out of bed.
I just can't do it. But you know, because we love what we do, and I'm happy. So that gives you energy.
It's not the same thing over and over again?
I mean, it's weird because sometimes it can get sort of monotonous. You know, you're up at this time, and then you have a back-to-back day of shoots and scenes or whatever, and it can get like that, and it's just work, home, or like work to your bed. It can get like that, but then, you know, there are certain times where the routine is broken, and you get to go into an event, or you throw a party. Something happened.
Something happened. Like
You
I
get to have sex.
It's like, wow, I can actually have a life.
Yeah,
after this.
you know. And my poor husband, he hates it when I say that.
Well,
No, I'm a married woman. I can't say that.
you're allowed.
Yeah.
Legally.
So do you get any fatigue out of everything, out of life, and feel like...
I'm always fatigued. That's why I drink coffee.
No, by life. Like,
But life is exhausting, you know. I suppose also as an artist or as an actor, when you always ask, what is the meaning of all this? You know, do we just get up to work, make money, and to buy a house, and then you die?
That's true.
Is it? But I suppose the meaning of life is to live your purpose and to find your gifting and to be able to share that gifting with people that care. So if you've got that down, then you know you're halfway there. The rest I don't know how to answer.
Well, taking you just a bit back, when would you say you had your major big break as an actress?
You know, I've been acting for a long time, so it's pretty tough to say. I suppose maybe people equate big break to fame, and I've never made that the sole purpose of my endeavors. You know, I cherish my anonymity, and like I said, I first and foremost, I'm an actor, and when I'm working, that's when I'm at my happiest. That's when I'm like. And if I'm doing what I want to do, you know, everybody's always. I would say, actors were always looking for that role that you think you can best portray. That's going to challenge you the most.
Yeah.
And you know, I think I've had that in my life. So if you're going to say big break, I don't know. You know, I've had the most awesome opportunities. I've worked with people that I would have never imagined I would be able to work with. You know, being directed by, you know, being on District 9, that was incredible. You know, that's a multi-Oscar-winning film.
Yes.
To share a space with Dustin Hoffman, to be able to, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose this is why it's been the biggest show I've been on in this country. So I'd say, yeah, maybe that.
Maybe that.
a lot of people do look up to you, right? And they should. Do you have any communication lines with other upcoming actors, actresses?
Shameless Punt, my website is coming up. Where I'll be able to communicate with fans, aspiring actors, up-and-coming actors, or anyone actually for that matter, that has anything that they think I might have a pearl of wisdom
She
to
kept
add.
her head like, oh, yeah.
I don't know. You know, the thing. One thing I've learned in life is that the more you know, you don't know. It's a journey of discovery. And so the little that I do discover from my years of being on this planet, there are many, years. You know, you learn something every day, and it's good to be able to share that with people. You know, yeah. So if anybody wants to ask any questions, get onto my website www.mampo.brescia. No, Mampo Brescia home or something like that. You'll find it.
I like that. Thank you so much for joining us today. I should say it was really an honor to sit with you.
Okay.
You've achieved so much, and yes, you've achieved so much. And you know, coming from a woman point of view, this is something exciting. You know, to see someone reaching those heights.
Thank you.
Really, thank you so much. And viewers, thank you for watching.